Hi everyone. Today I have prepared a gentle yoga practice that you can do while you're sitting in a chair. Now this practice is a simple sequence meant to help you open up, stretch, expand, and relax the areas of your spine, your shoulders, and your neck. So the sequence is particularly great if you spend a lot of your day sitting hunched at a desk, or alternatively, if you spend a lot of your day manually, physically moving and using your body. Either way, it's a great little practice to do while you're relaxing in a seated position to just help those structures open up and find some new life. So go ahead and grab a chair that has a back to it and settle in. Go ahead and get comfortable as you can be. We'll bring our feet underneath our knees, about hips width distance apart. And if you'd like, you can go ahead and lean back into the back of the chair, allowing that chair to support your upper body. If it's more comfortable for you to sit up tall, away from the back of the chair, and stack your shoulders over your hips, you can find that position instead. Either way, we'll spend the first few moments here just settling in and arriving into our bodies, into our chairs. Feel free to close your eyes if you'd like, or soften your gaze at a single point on the floor about 3 feet or 1 meter ahead of you. Notice how your body is feeling just sitting here on the chair, checking in somatically with any sensations that you notice, your energy level. And as you notice what you notice in your body, let's begin to draw some attention to your breathing. Perhaps taking a deeper breath, lengthening your inhale through the nostrils, and opening your mouth as you exhale, letting a sigh release. Allowing your jaw to open slightly, relaxing those muscles as best you can. Softening your tongue. And let's begin with just a few rounds of equal part breathing, which is a breathing practice that just helps to bring balance into the body and mind. For equal part breath, we'll inhale for a count of 4, and we'll exhale for a count of 4. And of course, if you find that's too long of a breath for you in this moment, you can simply shorten it to 2 or 3 seconds. We're just making the length of the inhale match the length of the exhale as best we can. So just when you're ready, beginning on your inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bringing your counting into your own mind, finding a few more rounds of breath, equaling out the inhale with the exhale. Two more rounds, and as you exhale, begin to soften the muscles around your shoulders. See if you can feel the weight of gravity, gently drawing your arms down, resting in your lap. And as you're ready, go ahead and let go of that control over your breath. Just allow your breathing to return to its natural rhythm. And if you aren't already, go ahead and sit up a little taller so you're coming away from the back of the chair, stacking your shoulders as best you can over your hips. Take a moment there just to find your center, gently allowing the crown of your head to reach up toward the sky as your tailbone roots down into the chair underneath you. Now we're going to begin a gentle side-to-side motion, leaning into the left sits bone, and then gently rocking over, leaning into the right sits bone. And we'll find some kind of a rhythm here. Allow this movement really to come from your pelvis and hips as best you can. So we are rocking from that steady foundation underneath us. Connecting with the seat in the chair, the grounding sensation of your pelvis and hips being supported. Now, as you continue to sway, just breathe naturally and begin to imagine that there is a thin golden thread reaching from the very top of your head up into the sky, gently drawing that energy and that length into the spine. So imagining that thread just gently drawing upwards, creating some length in your spine, allowing the back of your neck to be long. And we're just starting to wake up the body here with this gentle movement. So when you feel ready, you can go ahead and make your way back into that center line, feeling tall in your spine and rooted through your sits bones, settling into your chair. Now I'll begin with some gentle shoulder circles, starting to draw the shoulders up toward the ears, toward the front of the body, and then drawing them together and down on the back. So do this gently at first. We're just beginning to move. You can allow your hands to slide up and down the top of your thighs as you do those shoulder rotations. Be curious about what size of a circle you want your shoulders to make. It might feel better in your body to make really small micro movements, or these bigger circles might suit you more in this moment. And as you're ready, we're going to just switch directions of those circles, drawing the shoulders up on the back and then down on the front. You might inhale as the shoulders lift up toward the ears, and exhale as they slide down the front. Find a few more there, or a little wiggle through the shoulders, just allowing things to be loose before you let them settle back in, just into that neutral resting place. Now relax your jaw by gently separating the teeth, softening the tongue, and slowly draw your right ear towards your right shoulder. Again, just gently here, keeping your neck long, opening the left side of your neck. Taking a nice breath, expanding space into the left side of the neck. As you exhale, slowly sweep your chin down, letting it rest in the center of the chest. Keeping shoulders neutral, we're allowing the back of the neck to be long, the chin to gently reach down, stretching the back of the neck. If at any point this feels uncomfortable, just back off slightly on the intensity. Let's slowly begin to draw left ear toward left shoulder. Now moving into the right side of the neck, allowing it to open and stretch. Keeping your jaw soft is important when we're stretching the neck. And notice if that left shoulder wants to creep up toward the ear. Instead, let it hang heavy and relax. We're just allowing left ear to reach toward the left. Now let's slowly begin to lower chin towards center of the chest, and we'll find some slow sweeping movements with the head, bringing right ear to right shoulder, And then the chin down through center again. And left ear up to left shoulder. And find your own rhythm for a few more, exploring the sensation and the stretch in your neck. Making sure you're breathing nice and easy here. When you're feeling complete, to lower your chin to the center of your chest. As you inhale, gently lift your head back up to neutral. Exhale there, just relaxing back into your seat, noticing how your neck and spine are already feeling with this gentle movement. Next, we'll begin to open up the spine a bit more. So we're going to bring the hands down toward the knees and start to draw the belly in and round the shoulders. Now you might find you're pressing your back into the back of the chair. And if that's the case, I'm going to invite you to scoot forward until you're sitting more on the edge of your chair. Now I'm going to turn sideways slightly so you can see a bit more of my angle here. So hands to the knees, we're drawing belly in, rounding the shoulders, tucking the chin. And then gently, we'll make the opposite shape. Slide your hands up towards your upper thighs. Draw your shoulders toward each other on your back. Lift your chest. Again, draw belly in. Hands slide down towards your knees. Let's round through the back, maybe even beginning to curl the tail under slightly. And again, gently rising. You might inhale as you come up, finding this nice arch in the back and opening across the chest. Now begin to find a rhythm with your breathing. Exhale as you round your back. Inhale as you gently lift and lengthen your spine. Now you don't need to arch back here. You can simply just lift your heart up toward the sky. Exhaling as you round. Inhaling as you rise. And one more exhale. Let's round the back, nice and gentle. And inhale, we'll just come back up to a neutral spine. Again, just letting go of control over the movement. Maybe letting out a nice sigh of release and relaxation. As you inhale again, let's start to sweep the arms out and up, circling them, bringing the palms toward each other or to touch above you. Exhale as you slide your hands down through center, resting your thumbs gently at the center of the chest. Let's do another just like that. Inhale, sweeping out and up, gazing up toward the ceiling or the sky. Exhaling as you bring your hands down, sliding the shoulders down the back. A little wiggle might be helpful just to keep that length in the spine and the neck. Let's sweep out and up one more time here, inhaling as you sweep up. This time as you exhale, we're going to gently twist to the right. You might bring your right elbow or forearm to rest against the back of the chair. You can bring your left hand to rest on the outside of your right thigh. So noticing just a gentle spiral up the spine, really starting in the mid-back. So we're not really twisting the low back, just mid-back and upper back. Keeping that jaw soft, allow your gaze to move to the right. And let's find 4 breaths here. If you'd like to do equal part breathing again, feel free, or just count your natural breath. Feeling the effects of this twist as it gently massages your organs and creates some space and flexibility in your vertebrae. When you're complete, just gently release, make your way back to neutral, and let's actually pause here, resting hands on thighs with a straight spine, just noticing how it feels to have only twisted one side. You may notice that there's a little uneven feeling in your body there. It might be feeling some readiness to twist to the other side. So inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Again, finding that length on the inhale. Exhale, we'll twist to the other side. Left elbow or forearm across the back of the chair, right hand to the outside of the left thigh. Nice and easy twist happening from the middle and the upper back. Allowing your gaze to move to the left, but your jaw and your tongue to stay really soft. Just noticing your breathing. And when you're ready, exhale brings you back to neutral. Just coming back to center. A little wiggle again. Feel yourself on the chair. Notice if there's a greater sense of aliveness or sensation in your body. We'll do a few more gentle movements here to continue this process of just opening and stretching and expanding. So go ahead and scoot yourself slightly over to the left side of the chair, and you'll bring your hand to rest on the right side of the seat. So right hand is resting underneath your right shoulder. Let's inhale, bring the left arm straight up, and exhale, bend into your right elbow, and you'll reach your left arm up and overhead, maybe wiggling those left fingers. And just bend any amount that feels comfortable for you here. If you find that it's hard for you to breathe, then that's a sign from your body to lessen the intensity, back off just slightly, and allow your breathing to find its natural rhythm in your yoga pose. Allow the exhale to bring you back down. That left hand rests on left thigh. Bring both hands to rest on your thighs. Again, just taking stock of noticing that difference, left to right. And when you're ready, scoot yourself to the right side of your chair. Now, sitting close to the right side, we'll bring left hand under left shoulder. Little bend in that elbow. Inhale the right arm straight up, and exhale, gentle side bend, just reaching up and over, wiggling your right fingertips, keeping that arm alive and awake. And just notice in these side bends, you want your head to reach in the same direction as your lifted hand. So my head is gently reaching up into the left, along with my right fingertips. As you exhale, go ahead and release that hand down. Make your way back to a neutral seat, finding center once again. Resting your hands on your thighs. Close the eyes or soften the gaze down toward the floor in front of you. Once again, notice the image of that golden thread reaching from the very top of your head up to the sky, creating some length in the spine. Even as you feel that length, bring attention down into your sits bones, your thighs, your feet connected to the chair and the floor. Notice if it's possible for you to observe lengthening and reaching with the crown of the head, and rooting and grounding through the sits bones and tailbone. And before we close here, I invite you to bring one or both hands to your heart, to your chest, and allow those hands to send a message of gratitude in to yourself. Gratitude for taking the time to connect with yourself through this gentle yoga practice. Knowing that when we connect more with ourselves, we can then connect much more easily with others. So say a good thank you to yourself, and I hope you accept my gratitude for joining in today. Well, thank you for participating in this little chair yoga session. Take care.